Alright, it is set, ready to rock. Welcome back to Buffy the Resist Dark Urge Honor Stream. Actually did all of the prep early so that we could avoid spending almost an hour on a bunch of shit that will just potentially go and crash. So, if it does crash, we won't lose any time tonight, so that is a thing. I did hit the button a little early, so I'm just gonna hang out for a few. Can never decide how to keep the chat. The rare random occasion that somebody actually does wind up using the Faerun News Radio Facebook chat, because that's a thing. But anyway, hope everybody has had a... oh god. Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Hope everybody's had a good Tuesday. Shar and Saluna fight a divine war. Yeah, that whole darkness versus light thing is kind of, that's a whole thing. Survival stream at least went well last night, and that was a lot of fun. After the very brief 5-minute round that threw me back out into the lobby, managed to sword in, hello, and made it all the way through a survival round last night. All 2 hours of it, it was a whole thing. Looking forward to doing some highlights of that one. I don't know if did you ever play Survival, or not Survival, really? The Division, Cartley? Survival was a game mode inside of the Division. The original one. What did you think of it? I was always a big fan, especially the first one. We're gonna hang out for just a little bit while we wait. Although we could actually go down to the platform just to start it. What was it about the second one that lost you? Even though I'm definitely with you on that, I enjoyed the first one way more. Even though the second really took a lot of things and ran with them. Like, they really did. The first one just had a really special and unique feel to it.
This must be the Forge. What a feat of engineering it is.
Indeed. And the second story I felt was a bit more disjointed than the first. Yeah. Definitely agree with that. It's cool that you had a group of people to play it with, though. Did you fuck around in the dark zone at all? Jump! And that was another thing. The Division 2's dark zones were excellent. Yeah, so you know all the good times that were had. And honestly, with the Dark Zone, the second one had those 3 Dark Zones that were all much smaller than New York's. And that was really a thing, because if anybody fired an extraction flare, anybody could be guaranteed to come running and would have time to come running from anywhere. If you fired an extraction flare in the original Dark Zone, you could plan it so that, like, if there was a group of hostile players up on the north side of the Dark Zone, you go down to the south and, like, you have some kind of free range. I played a little bit of that. Not a ton of it. And I tried a number of times to really sink my teeth into it. It was good. There was just something about it that didn't stick with me. And I
in control. Just.
I love every mechanical thing about it. And I still honestly couldn't tell you why. Or why I just haven't really caught on with me yet.
Someone there?
I should give it another shot.
Into the shadows.
Because that's the one where... Ooh. Which I've never had. I've never had anybody to play it with. That's a thing. Because that's the one, Dying Light is where the... Once night hits, the monsters, or like the really, really hard infected, become a thing, isn't it? He's got just about anything that I would give him at the moment. I really went through and... Oh, we'll give him slow. Did as much prep as I could beforehand. If all else fails, slow may be useful against Grym.
What's cooking?
Okay. Our wonderful girl has not had a potion yet because... Super Karlach now transforms into Super Owlbear Karlach. God damn. She's big as fuck.
Stealth mode activated.
Was it a good ending, at least?
Pull yourself together.
Or as much as you could expect of one? We have to put the mold in, don't we? Yeah, we gotta put a mold in. Fuck, where the hell is the box? Right, there it is. Man, I have a lot of mixed feelings about that one. Really? Mass Effect 2's ending, huh? I have a bit of a thing with that one. That was right around the time that I was repeatedly binge watching The West Wing. And the elusive man is Martin Sheen, also known as the president in The West Wing. So... all of his arguments sounded really good. Sounded logical. We should preserve the human Reaper. You know, reverse engineer it for blah, 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 blah. And in my mind, it's like, yes, Mr. President, that sounds like a great idea. Of course, advanced to Mass Effect 3, and that turned out to be a bad idea. So I had to replay all the way through... all the way through the original. Or the original and the second one again to get the proper storyline things set up. I'm missing some molds. Ah, well. And you bet I do. Cheers again to the show being a thing. I hope that winds up being decent.
An opening in the metal. That mold should fit perfectly.
Maybe they'll manage to make lightning strike twice. Alright, so so the adamant or the mithril ore into the crucible.
Almost there. I
Right.
just need to insert the mold.
Insert the mold. Aha, there's the scale mail. How's it going? Who's the top? This is Buffy. Very much inspired by Buffy the Vampire Slayer. We're doing a Resist the Dark Urge run, where she would, or Buffy would resist the Dark Urge, and then on an opposing run, there's Faith, who will embrace the Dark Urge. Absolutely fantastic, I guess. Cried. I was gripping my controller in concentration. 10 out of... Wow. Damn.
That did the trickle, right? And
That's flying colors.
down it goes.
Still a working Buffy storyline, indeed. Honestly, I kind of put Faith on hold because it was difficult going back and forth between the two runs. Oh, shit. I've never done this before. Karlak is up here as Super Owlbear. And hiding. What?
Salutations.
I feel like I should have Astarion down there to roll a higher initiative just in case.
Let me work my magic.
Alright.
I could go for a good meal.
I bet. I mean, look at you. You're gigantic.
Quietly now.
Gotta take some serious food to satisfy that stomach. Okay.
I'm just waiting.
Jump. Okay. Well, this will either work or won't. I'm really nervous. I don't like Grim. Not one bit.
Monster's not around, so might as well.
What a charmer.
Gotta crawl down a little bit farther. Run number 10. Damn, I see you out here.
Lost in thought.
What are you playing as right now?
Robes will get dirty.
I'd love to, thanks.
Oh god, I'm so nervous. Excellent. I've never done a cleric as a primary. I should. Honestly, I've been debating going balls out on Baldur's Gate again. But Ark has me wrapped around its finger something really fierce right now. And yes, the big fucking robot indeed. Okay.
Attention.
Got Karlak up here. If this works, Karlak will do a ridiculously massive amount of damage. Superheated, which means that can be affected by certain damage types and is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. Alright. So, she should fuck this thing up. Oh, absolutely. Go! Oh my god, it worked!
The Guardian's fallen.
830 bludgeoning damage. Oh, oh. Wow. That was awesome. Oh my god. Combat log just to do it, or just to show it. Grym was crushed by Karlach for 830 bludgeoning damage. Karlach killed Grym. Wow. Wow. That was so cool. Oh man. I'll take that. You fucking go, girl. Oh, wait. Gale's gotta...
The magic touch.
Yeah, Gale's gotta come down here. That is officially my strategy to get through that. That was amazing. Oh my god, that was amazing. Just makes you think of all the times that I fought Grym, and
Keep it together.
it has very nearly sent everything sideways and everybody essentially died repeatedly. That was just one and done. Super straightforward. God. Can't stop grinning. That was just fucking awesome.
Can't give up now.
And that's been a thing for a while. There was, oh, it was one of the first articles that I read about Baldur's Gate 3. That if you put an owlbear up on top of something just ridiculously high, the more height you get, the more damage you do. You can bring the owlbear down on top of whatever it is and just do a ridiculous amount of fucking damage. And it looks like that is still a thing. Alright, so that was the medium armor. Shadowheart is the rogue life taker. Okay. Shadowheart as a rogue. That's fitting. I feel like that's very fitting.
Won't budge.
Well, eject the mold. One more piece of mithril ore. And we say goodbye to the Underdark. For good. Lae'zel is an open-hand monk. Very good. Very, very good. Oh god. Isn't there a reason? Like, there is a Gith unique reason to have Lae'zel be the open-hand monk. Doesn't it have something to do with astral knowledge? Giving her proficiency with something with wisdom? Because normally I would put Karlach as the open-hand monk for the soul coins, but... Sorcedan. I need to play as a sorcerer at some point. Still haven't done that. That's cool, though. It came up in one of the comment threads. It's gonna bother me. I need to remember what that was all about. And the heavy armor. Can't believe I fucking one-hit Grim. That was just... Get up on there. Shit. And smash. Astarion is a lore bard. How are his unique insults? That's awesome. I really enjoyed playing through as a lore bard. That was a really good time. Same as the regular ones? I got you.
What now?
They are all supposed to have some unique things recorded for each of them. Armor class going to go from... Oh god, where is it? An AC of 16 to 18. Very much. Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
God, I didn't have to do fucking anything. Okay. Got the smoke powder reserved. We're just gonna go up the elevator. My god, look at... She's just fucking gigantic. To the Shadow Cursed Lands. Adding insults to the College of Lore is honestly the mod that I think I want the most. I just want a bunch of Samuel L. Jackson curse words. Sick of this motherfucking absolute. Well, that was really quick. 7:20. Dolly, 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 won't you save me from my folly?
Ding dang dong! Your stench is strong. Anything you want to say?
Dolly, 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 won't you save me from my folly?
Anytime, babe.
God. I just can't get over it. Or over it. One hit Grim. Just one and fucking done. It's gonna take me some serious time to get over that. These motherfucking tadpoles and these motherfucking braids. Yes. 100%. Old architectural collection. This yellowed book contains a series of architectural plans. One shows an elevator leading from the wilds outside a town called Wraithwind to the Underdark.
What's inside?
Quick and easy one. Of course, I could go do the Inquisitor. It needs to be done. And the more of the Shadowlands that you have the... Oh god, what the fuck is the name of the weapon? The Blood of Lathander. How did I get Dolly in Act 1? Well, define Act 1. Because if you think this is the first time I've been to the Shadow-Cursed Lands, looks like we're gonna have to actually get out there a little bit. I have been here and have been fucking around for some time. So, oh, how did I do it? Did everything in the Emerald Grove area, like everything, and did the first half of the Underdark. Then went from there to the Mountain Pass, and did most of the Mountain Pass, but before going to the Inquisitor, at that point, I went and entered the Shadow-Cursed Lands through the Mountain Pass. After fucking around with the Shadow-Cursed Lands for a little bit, I went back to the first side of the Underdark, and then took the boat over to the GRYMFORGE, and then have been fucking around with there for a while. I've been bouncing back and forth for quite a while. Yeah, I try to keep it interesting. Ultimately, there's nothing that I don't do. Really torn about doing the Inquisitor.
I'll take that.
I really should. Dead Druid's Journal. A handwritten journal, abandoned for some 50 years. It details a druid's attempt to learn more about the Shadow Curse. The entries grow shorter and more sporadic as time passes. Made good progress through the mountains. Seeing the curse for the first time filled me with an awe and fear that was difficult to describe. No writing could have prepared me, nor any artist's rendition. As grave as the Archdruid Halsin's warnings were, they were still lacking compared to the reality. I shall make camp soon, and press on in the morning, though in truth, such terms have little meaning in this place. A dreadful night. Campfire needed thrice the wood that would normally be needed in order to keep it burning. Terrible sounds came to my ears from beyond the firelight. Rest has not restored me. If anything, I feel weaker. But I must persevere. I must trust in Sylvanas. I must venture deeper. Creatures from the darkness. Foul things. One grazed me. Only my torch saved me. Deep darkness. Flames are instantly doused. The wound stings. Flesh is turning black with corruption. Shadows are growing stronger. They are spreading. Need to return to light. The wood will not burn. I can barely see the page. I am surrounded.
Something to do with the Shadow Curse? I truly hope this blight isn't spreading.
I think it's a safe bet to say that it probably is. Open.
What's that?
A ranger caught off his guard. Man, 10 playthroughs though. It's a hell of a thing. I'd really have to think about it for myself. I have no idea how many times I've been through the whole game. It is an awesome game. endlessly surprising, forever humbling. Anytime that you think that you've seen or done it all, you find something new that completely shocks you and sends you just mind spinning in a whole other direction. Kinda like turning into an owlbear and crushing Grym with a single blow. Fucking wild. Unsent letter. I'm a God's damned genius. This curse has people legging it. A couple of idiots begged me to run back and grab their stuff, but the ring is my ticket to the city. The old man was desperate. You should have heard the sob story. Ellie Mae was his wife, love of his life, blah blah blah. He used to camp by her grave. Kind of weird, if you ask me. Anyway, she was buried with this family ring. It's deeper into the darkness. I'll grab it and be on my way to you. Baldur's Gate better prepare itself, because with the two of us in the city, we'll wring every last copper out of the place. Love you, Dundillion. See you soon. I cannot help but think that that is a nod to The Witcher. Hesitant on the full-on take out the world and let the Faerunian deities sort them all out, embrace Dirge. This is my first time through one of the Dark Urge characters.
The animal never had a chance.
Curious what you mean by that.
Everything it touches.
I enjoy having the summon, but having everybody go in and out and gain and regain resist poison is just... that's the whole thing. I imagine it gets to the point that you, well, I mean, I've already felt pretty bad about a number of the decisions that I've had to make as the Dark Urge, as the Embrace Dark Urge. God, I imagine it, yeah, it gets a lot worse. I have such a hard time doing that in games as well. Hell, I had a difficult time being the Renegade Shepherd in Mass Effect. To Inquisitor or not to Inquisitor? That is the question. I think I'm out of smoke powder. I could just stack a bunch of boxes and jump Karlak the Owlbear down on top again. Just for you, Palpatine. I got you. Minthara's underwear. Alright, we're gonna send that to Minthara. Yep. You're right. It's gotta be done.
Soldier.
Alright. Some of this has to go back to Lae'zel. Shit, just about all of that has to go back to Lae'zel.
Father, they will die
Alright. Nobody expects to get the Inquisition. The Inquisition, what a show. The Inquisition, here we go. As a bunch of singing Githyanki come out in a chorus line, we bet your wishes that we'd go away. Nobody expects the Githyanki Inquisition. Well, the good news is that I did enact the Githyanki Inquisition. Haven't done the... Oh, the egg room. Still haven't done that. And then, obviously, haven't done the Inquisitor. So, let's go get Lae'zel. Yeah, I always dismantle the entire creche before I go talk to the Inquisitor. It's just easier to do it that way.
Nothing hurts anymore.
She's right there. Oh, and she's bloodless.
Greetings. You're full up. Well chosen. Indolence breeds madness.
Alright, we're gonna give you some fancy new things. What is Baned? As a minus, or as a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. I'll take it. Or what is Reeling? Recovering from receiving a terrible blow or hitting a strong metal has a -1 penalty to attack rolls for every turn remaining. Alright, yep, you stay with Harold.
Seek and you shall find me.
All right, what now?
I really don't like the Inquisitor. Good emotes there. How you doing, buddy? I kicked off the stream by... Gonna get tired of me mentioning this. One hitting Grim. One and done. 840 bludgeoning damage. It was fucking epic.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Wherever the fuck was that amulet? Where's the amulet of Sylvanas? Do we still have that? I think I sold it. Cool story. I definitely sold it. Minor restoration. That's it. Oh, Shadowheart, I need you to tend to your best friend in the whole world here. Aw, shit, I'm sorry. God, allergies are the fucking worst.
Sorrows guide us. Did you want something?
That sounds like a NyQuil night if you ask me.
Don't you think? You'll lead the... I wonder what the next move is.
The next move is going to be heal the person that you love the most. Oh, she automatically has that. Okay. Who has remove curse? That's a thing, right? Or did I already heal Lae'zel? I already did it. Cool.
I can do better. I must.
Greeting. Make space, and my might well chosen.
Somebody's on the FNR chat. Why, hello there. How you doing, Jam?
Enough waiting. I crave
We're about to hit the Inquisitor. Just outfitting everybody's favorite Gith Yankee here. Attackers can't land critical hits. That sounds reasonable. I'm glad that I had that open. Normally people don't use the FNR chat. Glad to see it. Once per turn when you dash you gain Wrath for 2 turns. Nope. Oh god, what is Karlach wearing? Cheers. At some point, you'll have to go back and see the beginning of the stream. And again, people are going to get tired of me saying this, but I one-hit Grym at the start of this. It was fucking awesome. Alright, that's the last time I'm going to mention it. Totally full of shit. But yeah. Got Karlach up on a... or on the raised ledge above Grym and brought her down on top of him. Alright, you know what? Just send the rest to Lae'zel. Oh, we're gonna give you higher dexterity. How about that? Luck of the Realms is where it's at. Can't be electrocuted. Don't think the Inquisitor really fucks around a whole lot with that. Light. Cannot be blinded. That might be useful. Absolutely, buddy. Good to have you. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you watching. Bonus to throw damage. We'll add that. And Gith Yankee already have the racial Misty Step. We'll go with that. Excuse me. Okay, potions, potions. We'll do Bloodlust for Lae'zel.
Looking ahead.
And here we go. I could bring in elementals. part of me really thinks that I should.
Who would be?
Oh, it is you.
Oh, it is you.
Indeed. Let me
Make
in.
haste. We have business to conduct.
As soon as I finish going through your decorated barrels. Saving.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the creche.
Indeed. This place makes my skin crawl. No. Makes it run full pelt.
Good, as it probably
I'm
should.
worried about this Inquisitor. Do you really think he'll help us?
No.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
Hey, one of the rare times that Tab actually speaks. Excuse me. How do I want to do this?
Careful, I might. Silent as the grave.
Triwarg on honor mode fucking sucks. Affected entity has a +10 bonus to its next saving throw. You can use this 3 times. Followed by Githyanki parry. Parry unarmed weapon attacks to reduce their damage by 10. Must be wielding something, which he is. Perfect Sentry, cannot be surprised. Psionic Empowerment, your attacks deal an extra 1 to 6 psychic damage. Psionic Revenge, blah blah blah. But that doesn't actually show off his attack. Where he just endlessly summons additional fucking swords to pummel you into oblivion. He sucks. As he should give you a real scare. How did yours go?
How unseemly.
For me, it's definitely one of those, like, okay, everything definitely came this close to going to hell.
On it.
Yeah, definitely don't open that door.
I shouldn't linger.
You know, I have enough invisibility potions to get them all in there. Gale stayed at camp, stuck with Withers, resurrecting those 3 left in the battlefield. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I love it. Hey, I mean, Is it one of those things that like myself, you feel like you're exploiting a game mechanic a little bit, but at the same time, Larian knows how this shit works. Like, keeping Gale at camp is a viable fucking strategy, and that totally works. And I love that. That's fucking fantastic. She's invisible, pickpocketed Withers over and over and over again. God.
How much longer will this take?
How many times do you think they wound up having to be rezzed? Yeah, we're gonna get them all in there. Everybody's going in Sam Fisher. Hey.
I shouldn't linger.
Oh, well, I guess that's actually open. Anyway. Oh, jeez. How did the rest of the run go? Did you make it all the way through?
Time for bit of business the light would fear to shine on.
A bit of business the light would fear to shine on. Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Who did you have with you for the full fight? Nice. What did you play your tab as for your honor run? Sorry, million questions.
My pleasure.
Always curious. Everybody hangs out. Gale hasn't complained about his knees yet. It's a Christmas fucking miracle. Starring Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and Gale. Fair.
With every breath, a purpose.
You gotta have Astarion around. I don't think I've ever actually... I don't know if I've ever not had him in my party, come to think of it. But he is definitely... He's a good motivation. I'm really trying to think of if I've ever not run with Astarion. Definitely what I play in actual tabletop D&D the most. I always kind of identify with the rogue.
Does this count as adventuring?
I would say so.
Just want a little look.
I was trying to concentrate.
Keeping my head down.
There we go. Oh, I don't wanna do this.
Tolerable.
Here we go. Not that I'd be able to load the save anyway.
Hello, you.
Crush Yillik with me to the death.
I'm ready.
Mind Claw. Inquisitor Wargas can use a legendary action to summon a Mind Claw of Tanareth twice in a round of combat after he or his allies are struck. Yeah, those just fucking suck. We'll get one of his other parries out of the way.
Bit of caution never hurt. Don't mind if I do.
What?
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Staying out of sight. Don't mind me. Out of sight, out of mind. No time for mercy.
Bad one back this.
I will ascend.
Yes. Stunned. Ho 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 ho! Whoa! Damn, I was not expecting it to go that well. Holy shit. Astarion's still on his, on his first shot here. Jesus. Well, you're gonna die. Awesome. God, things have gone really well in this stream so far. Really, really, really well. You know, we'll wait to give anybody speed potions, but I do have, what? 14 of them?
Such an undignified position to find oneself.
Gale still hasn't gone yet. He's still hiding. Right there. Now everybody's in. Paralyzed purple worm toxin, surprised. Surprise, surprise.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Still can't do the ultimate wrestling moves quite yet.
Shall we dance?
$20 extra damage
Fury.
with the other or with the final shot. They're not gonna get to go. This is gonna be done by the end of the surprise round. What's something that's guaranteed to end this? Humanoid slaying. Ah. If only you could finish them.
Swords meet sorcery.
Inquisitor Wargas was potent.
Done.
We are impressed.
Fuck. Color me impressed. They didn't make it through the surprise round. I've never had it go that well before.
Skathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
Oh,
The
come on,
Deathless
clear.
Queen has spoken. You will obey.
They were glitched. They were open, but they weren't. I don't like this person. But at the same time, I know what happens if you just tell this woman to get bent. It's funny, but she will end you. Who exactly are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I am Vlakith, undying
How you doing though, bud?
of the noble Githyanki, God Regent of the Six Arms of Tunarath.
Tunarath. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. I've been pronouncing it Tunarath.
Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Laser.
Chma Zala Vlakith. You know me.
Arlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Achaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istik, you bear that.
Istik.
Are you friend, or are you thief?
Istik, how about you go fuck yourself? I am the hero who found your weapon.
Your utility is proven, but your heroism is yet to be witnessed. A test, then, to see if you are as capable as you profess to be. That weapon you carry.
You can get the game over right here, though. That is definitely a thing.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the Astral Prism. Our last defense against
Continuity
the return of the
errors.
Elithic Empire. As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and
Yeah, about.
ascend!
Ascension.
What you playing?
My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept.
I've really been enjoying
Refuse,
Ark
and you will know my fury.
lately. Piece of shit games got me again. It was like our most played game for years and years and years. Can't you kill him yourself? I thought gods were all powerful.
Perhaps I misheard. You would not speak ill of a god, would you?
Do not test her.
I mean, I
She
really
will be
would,
our ruin.
but I speak too hastily. Please forgive me.
Obey, my child.
Gale disapproves.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary
Use your
of the
mom's
creature's
power.
lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. You will not leave this room until it is done.
Shma Zalav Lakith. We will not waste a second.
Fate Granddaughter
Black in the
mobile
smoke.
gotcha game.
Do not leave this room except to enter the prism. Turn your back on me, and you will feel my blade against it.
You know, because they've been releasing the Ark maps in the same order that they did originally. So the next map that they'll be releasing is the map that has the gotchas. It's definitely a thing. You can raise them to make all sorts of shit. Confiscated book. The pages of this book have been entirely ripped out and replaced with one crudely pasted message in the common tongue. Please note that any literature concerning the below topics is strictly prohibited. If it is found in your possession, it will be confiscated. If you are found to be reading it, you will answer to Kithrak Therazin herself. Orpheus, infernal metals, magic of the undead. You must not be caught reading that heresy. All sorts of good shit to sell from here. Gloves of belligerent skies. Balling your fingers into fists while wearing these gloves causes a sonorous chime, like the fusion of a tempest and a church bell, to resound inside your skull. When the wearer deals thunder, lightning, or radiant damage, inflict 2 turns of reverberation upon the target. Reverberation affected entity has a -1 penalty to strength, dex, and con saving throws per remaining turn. Solid. I love these notes. Everything that basically says, we knew exactly who the fuck you were. Hisharlik Voss. The slate is densely packed with carvings. A few words recur throughout. Voss, Hisharlik, Vlakith, loyalty. A note has been written over the text in common. Voss, traitor. Intelligence concerning the weapon. In the midst of the intricate carvings on this slate, one word in the common tongue leaps out repeatedly. Your own name. Known locations of the weapon. All places that we've been to. Report on Moonrise Towers. This stone disc has Githyanki runes carved into it. Below them is drawn a translation into the common tongue. You were right. Moonrise Towers is the place. Followed the cultist trail as you asked. Led me all the way up there. Signs of illicit activity for sure. Tadpole sorts wandering around in uniform. Didn't manage to break in, but suffice to say there's definitely something afoot. Recommend you send this report directly to the Palace of Susurrus. I'm gonna say Susurrus. Probably. Coming back shortly to collect my pay. Ocean of angelic slumber. The most fantastic things to have during the end. Strange conduit ring. While concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapon attacks deals an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. Yeah, probably won't use that a whole lot. Let's drop the plate armor. And that's going to get sold anyway. Into the plane caster.
Don't do it.
Sorry, I gotta. Farming is relaxing once the team comps are figured out, not too exhausting to do. Nice.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower.
A huge part of Ark is farming and mining and resource gathering. There is kind of a serenity to it.
With excitement.
The other day I went up to the top of the volcano to harvest a bunch of crystal metal and obsidian. And I had 9 different eagles. One, like,
A timeless
they were all
space,
tasked to follow the
bounded,
one in front of
compressed
them.
in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
Player pulled up on some kind of winged horse and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
Hey, yo. Alright, as much as I just want to go through that portal right there, there is stuff to get in here, and every single piece of gold counts in honor. Take all the things, sell all the things. Many targets, transposition. Awesome. Shit. The body's right there. Damn it. Oh, no shit. Well, now you do. Did you wander around this area at all when you, or the next time that you come in here? Railgun fan definitely hasn't gotten to this portion of the game yet, or that far into the game, so I want to avoid spoilers. Damn it, I can loot that person. They're right there. Beckoning Cave. Time to go talk to Willow.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing.
I got you. Hello, hello.
We will talk in
How you doing, Mythic?
Just the two of us.
Gotten a lot of shit done this stream. Definitely gonna have to go back and watch a couple parts of it. One hit Grim. 840 bludgeoning damage by Karlach as an owlbear. It was so fucking cool. And then the Inquisitor. Just did the Inquisitor. They didn't make it through the surprise round. Just completely eviscerated. It was pretty great. Never had that fight go so smoothly before.
I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki, but you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
Listen, I'm not about to defy a god.
And now
She can just fuck our day. So.
you've come here to murder me.
I've come to do nothing of the sort. Everyone always thinks I want to murder them. I just want to talk. I mean, you do talk about murder an awful lot.
Very well.
To be
What do you
fair.
want to know?
Who are you really?
I'm just like you. An adventurer from Baldur's Gate that was infected with an illithid tadpole and seeks to be free of the Absolute. But unlike you, unlike anyone else in any plane, I know Vlaakith's secret.
Which is...
It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side.
Oh,
I
God.
have been since the very
The most
beginning.
wonderful resting bitch face ever. Arms crossed. Blacketh be damned. If she wants you dead, she can bloody well come in and kill her or kill you herself.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all.
She can
Thank
get
you.
bent.
Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
Blacketh's a goddess. What could you possibly know that would bring down her empire?
Godlike in power, yes, but with none of the sanctity. Vlaakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mind Flayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power,
Somebody
the
just
power
fell
to
in.
resist Illithid control,
There was
which
a loud
Vlaakith
thud
only
from
pretends
upstairs.
to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
Let her try.
She most certainly will. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. I hope you are ready to face Blackith's wrath. The entire Kresh stands ready to kill you in her name. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
No. I'm not actually going to kill them. They protect us from the Absolute. And more importantly, I learned a few things. Your queen straight up lying to you.
Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind.
about that.
Your mind tingles. Lizelle seeks entrance.
Open your mind.
Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. Vlakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the great Mother Gith. Skvar! We are leaving this place, now!
Don't have to tell me twice.
The way is blocked now.
Oh, right. Yes.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Vlakith. Vlakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth! I followed your path. What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered. She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlakith's favor yet.
All this and you still stand by Vlakith? You're as dull as you are stupid.
Silence! I must think.
Might be a little jarring, but that one pays off. Diadem of Arcane Synergy. When you inflict a condition, gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. Go. Necklace of Elemental Augmentation. Alright. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
Lathander blesses the rising, bountiful sun. Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
The statues revealed a hidden door. Curious.
Well, I had that one wrong. Alright, we don't have the thing. We're definitely gonna run up and finish the temple so we can grab the thing. Definitely helps to have a automatic shut-off key. Gale, what you doing there?
Ready and willing.
Are you?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, he is now. There we go.
That took the edge off.
This is the Shadow Cursed Lands ambient music. Alright, we are outside of the no fast travel zone.
With haste. Let's not get caught off guard. My patience wanes.
Shall we?
Keeping low.
Time to kill.
No, do.
Taking my time in the shadows. Free for the taking. Nice and quiet now.
Well, that didn't work all that well.
This calls for careful footwork.
Where did you wind up? Oh, hey.
I'd rather stand tall. Quiet. Time for discretion.
Waiting with bated breath.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
You have my attention.
Looks like an ambush. What's that ghastly sound? Almost sounds like weeping.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Let's have some fun. Excellent. Be quick.
I can be subtle sometimes. Here goes nothing.
You failed your athletics check? Really? Girl. You got this. Come on.
What do I have to lose?
Don't fall.
Still in shadow. I shouldn't linger. All's well that ends not
Oh,
as
not as
bad
bad
as
as
it
it
could
could've.
have.
Oh, Astarion.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
I mean, to be completely fair, you have had a very productive and a very long day. Defeated Grim, the GRYMFORGE. Fucking immediately went and took down the Inquisitor. If only I had a killer rabbit. I would totally go for the killer rabbit. Sharp, pointy teeth. There is the mod to give Astarion guns. Just Astarion running around with a Glock. There you go. I'm sorry, darling. Were you saying something? Scroll of Dark Vision. The Parables of Dawn Master Vasid. An epic-looking tome that opens with an illustrated panel of Dawn Master Vasid's riding into battle against an army of Sharan clerics. In his raised hand, his trusted battle axe, its sharp edge glinting in Lathander's light. The shortest campaign ever. That, yeah, fuck yeah, he would be a sniper. You never see Astarion. god. Classic game, by the way. I've always really enjoyed the Age of Empires games. His Holy Blood, Volume 3, Dawn Master Vasaid? I think it's Vasaid. This missal commemorates the founding of Rosimorn Monastery. For my sins, it only just occurred to me that I had lacked in my record keeping of late. But then again, I know we have been busy. In our fray with the Sharan thieves, we retrieved the blood, but one of the heretics sinned most heinously. They struck the amber encasing his blood with a maul of pure void, damaging the most holy relic. As if knowing of this blasphemy, the exposed blood shone with an unbreakable radiance, reducing the Sharan horde to dust for us to sift from this now holy ground. The relic became far too unstable to carry back to Hap. Thus we fashioned a simple chapel around ourselves here, and have encased the blood within steel, to be wielded as a most righteous cudgel against those who sit in shadow. To keep it from the lustful sacrilege of thievery, our simple chapel will become a great monastery, and the blood shall be secreted away with a great many more wiles than it was before. I find it hard to fathom that we left such an artifact in such an obvious open space to begin with. Alas, his light singes away the mistakes of the past, leading to a more fortuitous dawn indeed.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The story of the blood of Lathander. Cazador would never, he'd never know what hit him. He trying to perform his ritual and just drop dead. Though to be fair, that is kind of already what he does. Immediately retreats into his fucking, into his coffin. Potion of Animal Speaking Recipe. This recipe I discovered entirely by mistake. It turned out to be my greatest breakthrough in the search for a cure to growing new scales. After imbibing the errant potion, I heard one of the magpies brag about a beautiful platinum scale it had found. The scale itself is one of the most powerful objects I have ever seen. I suspect it might have come from the god of Bahamut himself. If only I could harness its powers, I am sure I, too, might someday be covered once again, this time even in platinum. Meanwhile, here is the recipe that brought all this on. Recipe for 1 potion of animal speaking. Extracts needed: essence of acorn truffle, salts of rogue's morsel. Method: carefully sprinkle your salts through your essence, making sure none of the latter escapes. Cork the bottle and gently swirl in a pattern 8. As always, remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Yes, I very purposefully closed the book to read that from memory. Ever gotten the blood of Lathander by just grabbing it? Wouldn't expect you to do it on honor. isn't that where you're encased in a dome, and then you have the 3 like, prism supporting things that are containing you, but you have to do it in like 3 turns or 4 turns? Christina did it. She stumbled into that one. And after that, we found that there was the crest that you could just go and insert in the slots. Like, we're just gonna go do that. But yes, I have seen the... Well, just, grab the thing. What's the worst that can happen? Well, as it turns out...
Dawnmaster Versailles.
Ah. Full concentrated power of the sun.
Keep your distance, darling.
Now witness this armed and fully operational power of the sun. Please, somebody succeed on your check.
Indolence breeds madness.
I have such a headache.
Yes! Thank you, Buffy.
Watch your back. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Well, I mean, you kind of are a walking skeleton key. Wow. Note to the next Dawnmaster. To the next Dawnmaster. I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall, and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosamore Monastery. But do not mourn, it's for the best. In death, new life, always.
The blood of Lathander. They probably don't mean it literally, unfortunately.
This unusually shaped crest bears the markings of a Lathandarian high priest. Its practical function is unclear.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. The weapon stopped glowing. How odd.
Guest Book of Rosamorn Abbey. A public guest book in which there are multiple handwritten entries from pilgrims who visited over the years. My home is as dark as my spirit. I pray that you will bring me light. Annual Cathern pilgrimage. Good to see your statue again, my lord. Never been here before in person. Stained glass windows are astonishing. Will definitely recommend others. Monks are friendly. We'll visit again soon. As a blacksmith, what an honor to see the 4 ceremonial weapons of the Dawnmasters themselves. Not a Lathandarian myself, but I'd highly recommend it to anyone in the trade. The intricacy of the metalwork is astounding. Listen, girl, it sounds like you need to give your stomach a rest. Like, take some Pepto. Go lay down. It'll be okay. All right.
Your desire.
May as well wrap this one up while we're up here.
All is ash and meat.
Ash and meat. Fine.
man! It speaks to me! Help!
Not gonna hurt you, I just wanted to say hello.
What a terrible idea! Get away! Ew, it smells! And it does weird noises. Make it stop!
It's not very nice of you. No, not aberration slain. Undead slain. Do I not have beast? Construct. Nope. No, I do not.
Survival is all that matters.
The eagle is awful. Honestly, I feel like it's worth it to hear the whining just so you can have the satisfaction of being like, shut the fuck up.
First step is the hardest.
Shall we cut and run? To the shadows.
Ah, come on.
Victory awaits.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Anyway.
What a majestic weapon. Even the Gith would carry you.
Ceremonial Warhammer. Following tradition, this hammer's faces were forged with grooves that sealed in the blood of its first kill. A dead kobold. Wow. Totally predictable. Oh my god, Neil Newborn has a TikTok. Immediate. I got tired using them as transportation. Hey, I mean, to be fair, they really could have just flown the ring to Mount Doom. It would have saved a lot of time. I'm gonna just hold you down in water. Just excuse us for a little bit. I need to drown this person. Ow. Yes, I could have had Astarion lockpick the door, but that was more entertaining. Journal of a Novice Monk. There's rumors of a Githyanki sighting in the region. The Dawn Master's inner circle think we don't know, but it's all anyone can talk about. What do they want? Can they be after the blood itself? How would they even have found out about it? Personally, I'm excited. If there really is a Githyanki attack, there's a chance they'll fire the lance. To see the light of Lathander himself launched forth from Rosamorn's roof, that would be something to write home about. Brother Wellen claims he saw it once, and it was so bright it nearly made him blind. Luckily, he says it's quite hard to fire, but once we do, those Githyanki won't know what hit them. Isn't that the thing that blows up the temple? I've never actually done it. Record of complaints. dust-covered tome of complaints to the Dawn Master. Who allowed a pilgrim to pay for wine with a cat? And what sort of cat even is it? One of my novices told me they saw it grow to the size of a humongous hound. That was moments before it attacked. The poor novice didn't stop trembling for a 10-day. Please, I beg of you, can we just accept gold for goods like ordinary folk, and for God's sake, call on someone to get rid of that nasty animal? I don't know if I'd read that one before. Fuck, that was good. Can just see, like, the cat, like, going up on its hind legs and all of a sudden grows to the size of a panther or some shit. All the monks are just like, oh, no, we're leaving.
Something over there.
Alright, yep, you got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's gonna get sold, that's gonna get sold, that's gonna get sold. All of it is really gonna get sold at some point.
A Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
What the bones? I needed to talk to Booth and Brennan. Wasn't very nice of you. He hit him and died. Damn. Aha. Huh. How about that? Oh. Anyway. Back down to the crash. Tony, you just gotta believe. You gotta have faith in the heart of the card. I'll help you get set up. Yes, alright. We are running back through here. Just wait until I dismantle Moonrise Towers. Can't miss that one. Like, it's 90 minutes of just straight combat and taking out every single member of the Absolute in the castle in the Shadow Cursed lands. Shit. That's why I tried to stay away from them.
Noticed all this time. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Alright, there you go.
Just like old times. Like a wraith. On the hunt.
Alright, come on through.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
The blood of Lathander, as I barely live and hardly breathe.
I'll be damned. Dialogue unique to the monk. Or to wearing the sentient amulet. Interesting. Alright, I believe Astarion has the key. Give that to Buffy.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Oh, hell yeah. That is what Buffy will yield or will wield for the foreseeable future. Alright. Let's go talk to the bird and make like a train and get the fuck out of here. Why don't you make like a train and get the fuck out of here? Hey, the background ambient music is actually pleasant to listen to again. How about that?
Maybe I need more pockets.
He's gotta be up at the top. Yeah, speak to the Blue Jay. Son of a bitch.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
See, this is why the camera needs to control like fucking XCOM. Everything is separated by a tier. Oh, that was not a bad way to get up there. Cool.
Glorious! Feathers bloody everywhere, mate! Feels good to be home in my nest.
I'll save that one for Faith. Glad I could help.
I wish there was something I could give you in return. Oh, tell you what. When I escaped the Eagles, I spotted something buried near that ferry dock. Might be worth a look.
Do you really? I collected them, but I never learned to play the game. I would still like to learn, to be honest. Every once in a great while, I'll pull out red. Who was your starter? I was always Charmander. Nice. Now Yu-Gi-Oh! That I really enjoyed playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That was a lot of fun. Is it? Alright. Well. We're going to Last Light. Nice. Charmander's just the best. Because, you know, he's the best. I mean, to be fair, who doesn't love Eevee? Like, I definitely find it hard to believe that you would want to evolve Eevee. Thing's just ridiculously fucking adorable. Is it Lae'zel?
I am Vlaakith's most loyal servant. She will not abandon me.
Oh god. Sorry, Lotus Winion. I didn't see the TikTok chat. I'm so sorry. How you doing? I'm glancing at 3 separate chats right now. I do my best. I'm sorry. Isn't... That's right. Yep. Old Kithrak.
Tila Vlaakith. Has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Except we're totally going to trust him.
Skakek Kia Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
There's so many Eevee evolutions, though. Like, they're all great. I'm just, like, personally ashamed that I can't name them all anymore. Nod to Lae'zel. She should take the lead.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I gotta take that helmet off.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise. Skaketh. I should run you through
Cheers.
for suggesting it.
Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them.
Oh, hell.
And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people.
In a tap room.
Lae'zel. Together we will break our
Just
chains
a tap room.
and be Vlakith's slaves.
No other context relating to Shares's Caress.
The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel. Every last
Sorry.
one. There is no purification, no ascension.
A tap that room.
The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected.
Indeed.
Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended.
A tap
she
that
feeds on most all of them to
Fucking
grow
excellent.
her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
Listen, he speaks true of the Zaithisk. You need to trust him.
I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak.
Fuck.
Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
God, I'm tearing up. I'm yawning.
I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Wish I could do that. We go to London. In another dimension.
Vlakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if Tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me.
Obviously. It's about time you figured it out.
Obvious, you say. But does the dragon of the sky ever look to the worm and dream of crawling? I was taught but one way. The superior way. Vlaakith's way.
Wanted to had Vlaakith her ends
Until
up
now. I never thought Vlaakith a tyrant or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior.
That'd be a hell of a fight.
A destroyer.
God, I'd do that in a heartbeat. Who do you think's in the prism?
I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
Hey, the package made it to James. The package to Australia made it. Yes! What does Ascension entail?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death.
Cool. I've officially I have shipped something to Australia.
Astral, celebrated for our victory.
Don't do it if you can avoid it.
Ascended. Or so I believed.
Worth it, but not cheap.
Yes.
Move on.
I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Phantasmal Resplendent. It's a cool username. Really rolls off the tongue. All right, and here we are back at Last Lighted.
Jahira wants to know about supplies when we make it home. Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're
All
all right by me.
Yep, we'll be pulling out Will to do some buying and selling. But we are not going to do that right now. I think I am going to call it here for the evening, as I have been yawning nonstop for the last like 10-15 minutes, and well, that definitely has a thing for y'all. So until next time, which is Thursday evening. So have a wonderful night, everybody. This was a hell of a